Alright. So here we are. Here he is. So this is a start. I asked you guys a question 4 days ago. As I asked, I want to know which Princess of Jahad is your favorite and why. I don't mind if you pick one we've barely seen or one we haven't seen at all, but I only want you to pick one. Uno, Ichi. I don't want a list. I don't want an honorable mention. Pick one princess and tell me why they're your favorite one. Mine is obviously the Demi Princess and Mac Jahad. I'll elaborate when I stream. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So we're gonna go through that
for a while. They know.
Yeah.
Mine is Machini until Adori shows up, and then it's instantly Adori.
Fair enough. Bonjour, mon coeur. So, did you want to elaborate on why? Well,
a little something like eeny, meeny, rap from the beginning. Smoke a little pack, but the pack never timid. Church, but I'm seeing it. Curse when I'm winning. She need a new back. When it's back, I'ma bend it. Slap up some guinea. Pass me the henny. Watch a nigga black slipper yak. I'ma quit it. Swerve in the Benzie. Perfume is Fendi. Bobbin' move fast, real fast like I'm Ricky. That's 'cause I'm pretty. Came from the dirt. Shuffle up a nigga can't handle the work. Ooh, y'all swing with it first. Young white girl like a ramble.
Because Machini moves me from the standpoint that she's unpredictable. She causes chaos to happen in the tower, and she's like, other than Yuri, the only princess actually like that was like running around doing like high level stuff. I mean, like we don't see it's her doing as many feats, but her feats are kind of more of like intelligence. The fact that she was like she manipulated Jin Sung Hai and others the way that she wanted to is pretty good. And then she said Bam and them in there, knowing that there's some shit that she wasn't quite sure. But she knew getting them to do what she wanted would do. Like, she's just really smart. And people think just because she a meathead that she's not smart. No, she added that to her game. I try to tell y'all. And also, I mean, I gotta carry the banner for her strictly off the fact that I was right. They all laughed at me when I said she had a plan. And guess what? She had a plan.
He dropped the whole diss track. He dissed all of us in the podcast. I'm joking. But he made the song for Machete.
That was fun.
Kaiser and Afine is all they need. They got more. I still think that the Shalala are good looking in my opinion. Can he do more Kubera content?
Now.
I'm almost done with season 1 and it's fire. I plan on doing it. It's not that I don't. I hate saying this because it like hurts for me because I really want to do it. But if I spend a bunch of time making Kubera content for 100 people to watch it, I'm wasting time. People come for the Tower of God. The more people that I can get into Kubera who are going to read it and actually watch the videos on average, the more incentive I have to do it. I still have to make money and like do things that make sense, but I absolutely will do more and I want to do more. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just annoying when I spend a bunch of time making a video, editing it, and like no one watches it. I'm like, it's not lucrative. That's all. I'm transparent about that. Like I'm at the point now. I feel like I gave you guys 3 years of just my heart and soul in general. Now I want to make money doing this. Okay. The pink haired, what's her name? God, I'm so jealous of these three people who remember the names of these. Oh, that one's Shalal, I think. Local Papia Shalal. We remain unmoved is my rating. Fair. It makes sense that Tramray wants Bam because if he gets Bam, it's like having 2 nukes where every family only has 1. Yeah, I agree with that. Like it's a really big power play. Like even if he has to give up a, you know what? Yeah. I almost did a thing. I had an issue with Rogers, old D Rogers. Nah, I didn't know you're from the generation of Pirates. Yeah, I told you. You don't know about Boomer? I'm from the silent generation. I'm like 98. Mine is Dada Machete because she's the prettiest. Specifically Dada Machete. Interesting. Vince is my twin for real. Machete the GOAT. Vince has a whole song of Machete. He don't need to convince me. Captain, the best character in the nest. Cobalt. Then the boss of the captain. Captain is up there, the top 3. Cobalt.
The captain is. I want to give the captain a top spot, but I'm not 100% sure because he didn't. Other than where he followed the ranker guy, he hasn't really, hasn't paid off yet. Mm-hmm. But he definitely would have been for sure. He probably tied with fucking Yasaracha for me.
Yeah, so. We Machete merchants. Let's go. We all know the real princess in the nest is Sophia Tan. I'm not lying to that. She did her thing. So spread the Kubera agenda. I'm going to actually. I have the chance to do that now that like we'll be on a little bit of a break for this. That's the plan. No, I guess, man. I'm cooking, man. I'm cooking over here. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm cooking. Exactly. I'm over here in the kitchen, cooking and whipping. I don't know. I can't rap, but
rippity flippity, man.
Yes. Cobalt the non-frog. Shout out to Cobalt, man. He didn't drink the water that Alex Jones was talking about. We need we should get a Cobalt backstory, and if they don't give us one, we're gonna make our own. All right, we gonna rank all the animals we saw in Tower of God, and why Cobalt's the greatest out of all of them. For me, my favorite princess of Jahad is the demi princess Anak Jahad. I just think that I actually believe she has the most storytelling potential. That's part of the biggest reason why. Interesting design. I like how she kind of not like made her mark in the story in the Crown game. It left an imprint on my mind and in my head, so I really think about it a lot of the time. If that's cheating though, and you wanted me to just pick a pure-blooded actual princess, it's Yuri. I think Yuri is really cool. Yuri is to me like the coolest Tower of God character. I really like Yuri. That's probably my answer. But me and Vince are princesses of Jahad merchants. I kind of don't dislike any of them.
Yeah.
The one I like the least is probably Endorsi though. I don't know what it is. I don't.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy. Most people.
I don't dislike her though, but just I don't know.
She's in the middle for me. I don't really dislike one heavily more than the others. They all like because there's like a few of them kind of like floating around the same level.
Okay. Yuri and Graham, the goat. What's up? What's up, high and low?
Hey, Graham, I just like Graham just pure off her beauty. She ain't even done nothing.
She dropped the greatest information lore dump at the time.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
She said, I found Arlene's pocket. I got diary. I got information. But all right, let's read some comments. There's actually 75 comments. So we got a lot to go through. I don't know how long it'll take though, but
I won't try to pause you too much. I'll let you get through.
No. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Well, I think their princesses could be expanded further. If I had to pick a favorite, it'd be Masheni. By far the most interesting character of the princesses so far. I want to see Masheni and something's going down. You know what? I think I want to keep score. Give me a sec. I'm gonna grab a pen. I'm gonna get I need a pen. I think. I have a pen over here. I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, I want to keep score. I want to see what who wins. This will be interesting.
Shout out to all y'all picking Masheni. Y'all know ball. And if you don't know ball, learn it.
If you were speaking, I couldn't hear you. Have to get up. My bad. All right. You act just like me for real. Garam got me crazy. Princess popularity poll. 2 buddy extension on YouTube might help you with your videos. You have been over delivering. What's tube? I think was it you who told me that earlier? I might have to look that up. I might write that down real quick. Tube buddy, whatever that means. Okay, so we started with what, Masheni, right? All right, so Masheni got one already. Off rippity rip. Off rippity rip Masheni. One. All right. Next is Masheni. God damn it! Why you got a god damn it? He's like Masheni. God damn it! I felt that. I really did. I felt that.
I had to let you know. It's like that.
I'm going. That's a good one. I'm going with Haigh-Rankers. Man, every time she put on panel, you know stuff wasn't going to go down. She just has that badass personality you can't go wrong with. Last thing we all know that she has them hands. When you do the short, you can punch that the page from F.U.G. That she had me jumping on my chair. Y'all get the point. I don't have to say. You know what? I'm gonna keep score after, so I can focus on reading. I'll keep score after. I'll do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, probably easier that way.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But I like that answer. DeMarcus Cole, shout out to you. You're my best 8 princess. If you lit Lonzo Ball. Stop the count. Yuri's a solid. Love Yuri. She's a solid 6 out of 10. 6. Do you really love her? With a 6? No, I'm kidding. Same. I really like them. And Dorsey's high on my list. Doesn't Graham have 2 of the 13 months? No, I don't think so. She had the Belladonna. Didn't her sister have one of them? I don't even. Not damn it. Now my memory. See, I gotta. This reread's gonna go hard. It's gonna be good for us too. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she does. I don't know if she has them now. Can't remember all that.
I know she had the Belladonna.
She did.
But all right. Hagafaroni. for one.
Did she
I
take up? Did she take up from Yuri? 'Cause now I'm guessing. Because remember, Yuri had two during that arc.
Yuri took one from Anak. Anak had the Green April. Yuri was awarded the Black March when she was done her climb. She got the Green April from
I
Anak,
think Graham only has.
and then
Grandpa
currently
only has.
Bam has the Black March.
Okay.
There you go.
Never mind.
I like to guess she's the one who body white, and she supposedly took Arihan's test and passed. All right, not mad at that. Oh, I think I already like these. That's why they're all like that. All right, I'm gonna have to give it to Yuri. I've had my eye on her as a character since the start of Tower of God, and while it took way longer than I thought, she didn't disappoint. Longer than you thought, really? Because like I would argue Yuri had a pretty dope showcasing in the last examination in season 1 when she kind of fodderized Ren. Ren was out here like Ren was out here being weird and looking weird and shit, and she's like, "Listen, man, you're not that guy, pal. Red, I'm not scared." So she's raw. I like Yuri, man. She had the Hadouken too, bro. Come on, stop playing with her. Okay, I don't know if this light will help a bit, but see if that helps, because I feel like my thing looks weird sometimes. It gets change of color. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that the Black March is sexist. Oh yeah, the Black March likes like what, like cute boys, right?
Yeah, it looks pretty boy.
Yeah. Graham, she dropped fire lore at the floor of death. Not mad at it. Okay. Anak Jahad. Hey, let's go. And here's why. When I first started reading F.U.G, I really didn't get the hype. The art style for the first 3 chapters of season 1 was something. I still like the season 1 art. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
Yeah, I think we in the minority though. I don't like, not disrespect to you. I just don't care about art though.
It's just I just like I could understand it was amateurish. That's what I say, but I still liked it a lot. I still think like season 2 had the best artwork though. Yeah, I liked it though. And something, season 1 was something, and it almost caused me to drop the story. Then the crown game. You see the crown game. Seeing that completely decimate everyone in the arena was amazing. She ignited Green April and went ham. It was crazy. I finally got the hype. The crown game is what hooked me to T.O.G, and Anak was the main star of that. Okay, so that was like his moment, what I call like the hook, where we strap in, you stay in for the ride. Mine was Hansung Yu's examination when Shibisu figured it out. And he's like, "Bro, all I have to do is pick up the 5 minutes." And I'm like, "Oh, he's smart. Okay, tracksuit." That's all I used to call him back in the day. Okay, tracksuit. So, yeah. I'm going with Adori. I just think that she's going to be her. Beat a ranker, runs the army, and has the S rank 13 month. I'm not mad at that at all.
If he messes up a Dory, I'm leaving. I promise.
Okay, if he messes up a Dory but he gets Anne right? Would you be alright if he's 50? Or you gotta get a Dory right? Cause no, but a Dory runs the army. Nah, you can't mess her up.
That's what I'm saying. Because Anne is smaller. That'd be like begrudging. Like, okay, well, maybe I get kind of one, but not the one. It was not the one I wanted.
Mm. Yeah.
No, you can't mess up the Dory.
Okay. No, I like Yuri. Need to see the deal with N and how she got sealed, why and who did it. I think she'll be great. I'm gonna guess your answer is N. The mineral says Yuri gang. Not mad at it. Hands down, Yuri for helping and guiding Bam throughout parts of his journey, and even going against Jahad and the families by protecting Bam from Caliban. Okay.
Man, I'm not giving her credit for that last one.
The Caliban one?
Everybody was doing that.
Okay, that's true. And like
Hell did it. Jing Sung did it. She did. Everybody.
Karaka, White. Yeah. Then Bam was like, "I don't want your help, White." And he's like, "Bro, what's good with you?"
Only one. That's what this is. But the rest of them, I get you with the rest of it. All the rest of them. Said. But that last one.
They asked, "What if her personality is unbearable for like a Dory?" You think she'll be bratty, just like all the princesses to some degree, or no?
Based off what we know about her, there's no way she'd be. Then again, he changes his mind all the time, so maybe it's possible. But she like reads books. She's kind of like very like serious, straight to the point. Mm-hmm. I can see her being kind of funny. I can see her being one of those that like people say things and she may not like know what it means. What does that mean?
Okay.
Is that a joke? Understand.
I feel you. Seeing what happened with Uriha kept me reading. Fair. He needs to get Adori and end right. I agree. Ardora needs to be right. She definitely Bam's love interest. She, you gotta come to my side now. Rand made that prediction, and I believe what Rand said all those years ago. The fact that a canon waifu wars is gonna happen is hilarious. Revenant. Garam is my personal favorite. My second favorite design next to Elaine. Okay. And she just reminds me a lot of Nico Robin for some reason. Mature woman on top. I feel that. I'm out of it. And Dorsey. There you go. That's the first one. And Dorsey. Easy choice. She's strong. Not high ranker level, but still she puts in work and gets what she wants. Only thing she can't get is Pam, but regardless, she's so dope. Something about her holding down the squad during previous arcs made her great to me. Plus, she bodied Rachel one time. All I needed. She did? Did she?
I really liked her when they did the name hunt station, even though she fucking got caught up because she lost. But yeah, I kind of liked it when they ran two squads, and I wish they got some more of that because I thought kind of that's what Karaka was gonna do at some point. But when they run the squad and she was the leader of the second squad, I like that, or kind of de facto leader.
Yeah. She's like one of the stronger regulars. She's done a lot of cool things. I've always given her credit for like name on station when they're like we can't keep up with her without you like reinforcing our Shinsu. She did like I don't know. Do you consider her fight against the Mad Dog Bagarov like a win when you remember when he dropped him from like mad high up, and he was like okay, but like she could have like bodied him, which like I'm gonna let you rock. Is that a win? Is that a win for you? Is that good enough?
50-50 I can't call it. But if you count it, you.
Okay, and then after she was at first, she figured out her Shinsu quality fast, and like, where are you guys trash? On the hit the floor.
Yeah, see, I remember that. See, I thought that was an indication of that talent that he was talking about back in the day, but apparently that doesn't.
Yeah, so she does her thing, man. Yeah, she spanked the shit out of Rachel before the floor of death. Oh yes, you're right. I got you. But I still think Aguero flexing on her in the Dollar Show was worse because he's like, "You ugly, you dumb, you're not strong, and no talent." Like he ended like that rivalry means a lot to me. That's why, like, I love it. Let's see now. You always slander her, but I gotta go with my bong Uber merchant and Dorsey. I just think she's adorable. I'm entertained every time I see her. I also really like her personality. She knows what she wants and will do anything to get it. I am also heavily intrigued by the snake dude who made her a princess. So overall, and Dorsey, go. All right, not mad at it.
I forgot about that storyline a little bit. Yeah, that is a thing.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a weird option. Lalal Jahad. Thinking about it, is that a weird option? I like her admittedly Cinderella-esque design and her very prideful, boisterous personality. Her fight with Dorsey was cool personally, but for me, in my opinion, Dorsey does some pretty rude and screwed up stuff to get Bam's attention, and she kind of irked me at times in season 2. While Lalal showed some cool looking moves to me, but yeah. God bless Nye. Like, God bless you too. I can see
why he think that's a weird option because not a lot of people pick the twins.
But I always hype up. Well, I like saying it the way Simi does. Magenta heroine, but like Shalal. Yeah, she was always moving me. But I also like Hats, so like I thought her and Hats maybe would like have a rematch.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, I want to see that again versus her.
Yeah. Shout out to my swordsman. He raw. And Jahad, her beauty, his beauty and strong. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm kidding. I like and it's someone I really want to see a lot. Like I really think that like it's just gonna be crazy to see a dual, irregular blooded princess of Jahad. Like she's gotta go dumb. Number 7 along with the Dory. Stop playing with her. It is. Shalal is the way. The law. How do you even spell that she? I don't even. I probably misspell it more often. I usually have to check how many L's are in them. There's the number of L's I have to always remember. Like what? Even Brilith, I used to constantly accidentally spell with 2 L's. Brilith has like the 1 L with that one part in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
I used to put 2 L's always. So, have you done an arc tier list? If not, can I do it? Have I done one before? Tower of God? I don't think so,
For
right?
like a long time. Remember, I feel like you did that when we used to have those like tier ranking streams. You probably did it, so it's probably been a while.
That's why. That's why. It seems like something I've done, but maybe not for this series in particular. There was that. You know what? Do you remember there was that really big character Tower of God one with like every character?
Yeah,
I was supposed
I
to
do
do that
remember
too.
that.
I forgot.
Okay.
But you know what? That was in my bookmarks on my old computer. It's not on this one. That's probably why I forgot about it. Cause remember I spilled wine on this one and it was done. So I had to Okay, so true. Okay. 1L, I think Lalal. But yeah, I mean, we could do that. It's not a problem. Tier lists are always fun. We always have fun when you do them. Cause I'd be using my executive powers. We're not putting this. We're putting this in S. Fuck y'all. So, and Darcy easily. I mean, have you seen her legs? I'm joking. That should be enough. But on its own. But I'll elaborate further. I like her personality and presence in the story as well. She makes reading this webtoon more interesting because of how she interacts with the other characters, her banter, and bonding with Anak and Bath to an extent were some of the highlights of season 1 for sure. Plus there's the whole mystery with her name, family, connection to the snake guy, etc. Okay, I'm not mad at that answer. Malik says Yuri, she's raw, she's funny, she's from one of my favorite families. Her moves are clean, she's plot relevant, and she found in CBL the top one easily. That's a good answer. Scob, my guy. I would have to say Endorsi. Jahad is my second. Wait. I thought you said. For some reason I was gonna read as Endorsi, and then Jahad was my favorite. I'm like, what? I'll have to say Endorsi. Jahad is my favorite princess in TOG. She would not have my favorite design of the princesses. I've grown quite fond of her personality. The tidbits. I saw titties for a second. I'm not gonna hold you. The tidbits of her backstory we have been given, plus the development she has gone through, had been great and makes me excited for the future story beats. I know everyone makes fun of her, calling her Uber-chan, but I got one thing to say: teleportation raw. Alright. Glam says it used to be in Dorsey because I thought she had potential. Now it's only pain and suffering. Oh my lord.
Glam answered to the question?
Yeah, I know.
That's crazy.
Glam and I were actually the ones kind of talking about positions not matter, and I was going through the comments and I saw his comment on positions. I'm like, oh, I should probably make that video since I can't do anything today because we're at a worldwide. Anyways, I said worldwide. That's crazy. Nationwide. It's worldwide. Whoa, that's crazy. Yes, sir. And Dorsey in the lead. Oh yeah, I think so. Actually, right? We started off strong with Yuri and Macheni, but yeah, and Dorsey took some steam. Yuri Jahad, we know that Phantom Minimum spared her when she invaded the palace. I want to know whether they had a conversation or not. I think he gave Yuri some instructions. I don't think.
Never get.
Yeah, I believe SLU when he said that we might not get like Phantom Minimum in the story ever again. Really, I believe him.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever get that.
Yeah.
I don't want you to stay hyped for that. If you get it, be surprised. But I dropped the hope because I just don't want to see you hurt now.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. All right. Kun was telling Jahad. First off, she's hot, especially in the Ness arc and that dress and her legs. I'm telling you, y'all horny. I'm kidding. I liked her.
I know everybody was some leg merch, and I'm mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. Legs. You know what I'm saying? Especially some thigh.
Legs are cool.
Some thigh. Chun-Li be moving me. She got the best legs ever. I liked her battle junkie personality during the hidden floor. I actually liked that of Macheni a lot. That's a good point. I really did. That elevated her for me a lot. I liked her data showcase and her fighting style. I really like how most of the princesses are involved in her machinations. Yuri, the Lopobia twins, Maria, that's a good point. Possibly Aria Rose and Hendelock Gladmary. And her shenanigans behind the scenes. She kind of embodies the cunning and connivingness of the Kun family, in my opinion. How she just shit on Bam and Aguero and said, "I'll use you, so be happy." He said, "Step on me, mommy energy." I am. Where's the 911? I'm kidding. Still waiting for what she and the boss decide to do. Macheni's an interesting character because the further we go in the story, the more we learn about her plans, the more plot twist she gives us, like how she helped Jin Sung and then but betrayed him, but then helped him again to use again. I'm very curious why she specifically need the Green April and her role in the Princess arc. That's a good answer. Machini's up there, by the way. Machini, I think, is one of his best characters in general, though.
It is.
I'm not. You think I'm hyping?
Nope.
Fanta Shiva. That's a good point.
He replaced Baby Cool with Machini. She took all his swag.
Mm-hmm. I don't care what anyone says. Anime Yuri is the best Yuri. I'm going to disagree with you there, but fair enough. Chun-Li got the best projectile animation. Well, Kakat the Bati. The L1 I think is Lalal. Well, one L. Oh, sorry, I already read that. I'm lost. No, I did not read the new chapter, and this is not a raw stream. This is a regular stream. As soon as that chapter drops, I'm gonna read it on stream. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. I didn't see it on ThinkScan. So, Adori, because the lore around her and how she ranked only under 2 family heads, and the fact that she was able to fight the other princess at a young age. I also think she's from the Yeon, or at least I hope. You think Adori's from the Yeon family? It's interesting.
No comment on what felt this year. She's Jahad's greatest experiment. So she is.
All right. Yuri, I can go on about the character and further role in the story, but in reality, it's because of them legs.
I was looking at Yuri's leg.
It's a leg stream. to this day.
But when was Yuri showing leg? At least in Dorsey wears like dresses and stuff like that.
Hold on, I'm about to finish. To this day, I remember that panel of her in the thigh highs and short skirt.
Oh, okay. I was like, can I at least know?
So there you go. You got your answer. It's Yuri's supremacy for me. Yuri made the series 10 times more enjoyable for me. Her relationship with Bam, while SIU said Bam had not met his love interest, I would still like to see Bam and Yuri have a romantic relationship, even if it's more taboo love. Her fighting Karaka is also a top 10 fight for me. No, her Karaka's fight after the name on station on the bridge and stuff is dope.
Yuri and Bam have a romantic relationship. Bam a eunuch. You don't know anything.
Bam don't know nothing about what he's doing, but he's not maidenless.
Yeah, I guess, but he might as well be, because he don't even see them at that. He don't even know what that is.
Yeah. My God, Barry. Machani easily, to be honest, she's cunning. She doesn't pick sides. She just wants chaos and have fun. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Machani is like, you won't know what she's doing and is a mastermind. Machani is not even close. Hold on. Machani might be back in the lead right now. Maybe. Propane Man. Arie, Han, Jahad. Wait, what? Oh, wait. There's a princess with that name, right? The same name as the family head, right?
Maybe.
I think I recall that.
Because
that just tripped me up for a second. I'm like, wait a minute. Arie, Han, hold on. Oh, wait, yeah. We only have a few.
How come nobody's picked Replica? What's going on?
Because I told you. She stinks. They know better.
She just stay inside and play games.
Yes, she's literally Futaba from Persona 5 with trash in her room. She don't leave. She don't shower. She smells. Talking shit, I don't know.
That'd be the weird pick. Talk about a weird pick.
Yeah, I want to see. I wonder if somebody picked her. I don't know if I saw her name when I was kind of skimming. So, but it'd be interesting if someone actually picked her. All right.
They should. She gonna have a big role to play.
They said she a gamer girl. We know better. She a hikikomori.
Listen, you can respect on her. One of these days, she gonna make y'all all pay.
I hope she has a video game related ability though. That'd be dope. Like something akin to that Fullbringer and like.
I was hoping Machini was gonna bring her out one of these days.
We'll find it on 2024. After the next 6 hiatuses. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. We only have a few informations on her from the blog post, but I find the bits of information very interesting. First off, she's the very first Princess of Jahad. I imagine the competition must have been quite fierce at that time, as every family would want to be the very first to produce a Princess of Jahad, and yet she is the one who ended up, Jesus Christ, winning. These hiccups, man, goddamn. She is also directly up to Arihan himself, the strongest of the great warriors. I'm guessing it was Han who gave that name to her. as it seemed that it would be disrespectful for a mere wife to give her child the exact same name as the family head. He must have seen great potential in her to give her that name, and considering she ended up becoming the first princess, I'd say he certainly wasn't wrong. My guess is that she's the third strongest princess behind Anna and Dory. Lastly, she is mentioned to be missing while all the other first generation princes are dead. True. That makes me wonder if she knew the true nature of the competition and perhaps other secrets of the Empire and decided to go into hiding. If she ever does appear in the webtoon, I expect she has some fascinating bits of lore she's going to drop on us. It also doesn't hurt that her design is most likely very hot. Everybody horny today. Oh, I didn't mean to dislike that. Something SIU is very good at is making characters with presence. Characters that draw attention when they are in the panel. Caliban is a great example of this. Hey man, you stealing my words. Stealing my whole swag with Caliban? No, I'm kidding. Caliban is a great example of this. He feels like the focus of any panel he's in. For Caliban, it's both his power, design, and unflinching attitude that makes him addicting to watch. Macheni, at least for me, does this as well, if not better.
Oh, no ball.
I'm not mad at it. I don't know if I agree, but I'm not mad at it. I think Caliban. I don't know.
Well, his first presence was crazy, so I feel what you mean.
Yeah.
His first presence was fucking crazy. He was playing the fucking
piano.
The piano. His eyes were lighting up. I thought we were finna see something magical. And then he said.
And then we did. He was blessed by Shinsu.
I mean, he had moments though. With his this
atomic black bomber, super flash, black explosion.
You know, my favorite thing. What was the whole stream we used to do all the time? We like laugh for an hour. Fucking the essence of murder.
Oh yeah, essence of V, essence of murder, essence of killing, essence of apery.
Yeah, that's one of the best streams of all time.
Yep. Do you think Rachel could become a Jahad princess? I think if she became one, she would have manipulated her way into it. She wouldn't have gotten it based off actual potential because they do have to be strong. And I guess to some degree they all go through a bit of a shit test. I don't know if Elaine was the only one who went through like a shit test, but she failed it though. So I guess that depends on your perspective. But I don't think she has the actual aptitude to become one, but she could maybe connive her way to doing it. Maybe it's one of her wishes. You never know, right? So.
Yeah, I'm saying the wishes. She ain't used all of them. We don't know if she used any of them.
Mm-hmm.
So she still got a shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Essence of Vibes will go. That was one of our best episodes of the Mule Love Chicken Love podcast because we was going in. We're like he was the what? Like this man this is blood on his hands. They're like, oh, he was perfectly like. What did he say? He was perfectly like even in a proportion, and his like left shoulder was like bigger than his right. So I'm like this thing's equilibrium is off.
Yeah, they were lying that entire chapter. It was the craziest thing I ever seen.
It was so funny though. But sorry, power wise, everything Ryan could do, she is the progenitor of. That's a good point. Because Machete style, lances and stuff.
He stole his whole moveset from her.
Hey,
which
man.
I ain't mad at.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? The fadeaway works.
Yeah. He's watching tape.
Exactly. The fact that her data self is able to touch, even if she barely cracks his mask, Data Jahad is insane on its own. While the fight wasn't very technical, all of her attacks convey pure speed and power. Design-wise, she's one of the best-looking characters in the series. That season to suggest, wow. But where she really gets her infamy is her character of mystery. She's refined, logical, calculating, chaotic, and sadistic all at the same time while being a consistent character. She has a mysterious goal, allying with Maria, trying to collect Yuri's 13th month, and has manipulated so many people moving towards something that we the readers could only hint at. I can't wait to have her finally reveal her desire, whether it be to throw the tower into chaos or, I believe, something greater.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, she already said she's trying to start a war. But start a war for what?
Mm-hmm.
Because, the only time we know somebody starting a war in the tower is the whole white thing. To keep a fight for that. I wonder if she has something similar. Or did she take something from that to get something that she wants?
Nope. And Dorsey, because she's the best. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Dislike, Miles. Dislike. I'm kidding. Yuri Jahad, because I really like her easygoing character. She's always do what she's She's like always do what she's doing, rebellious, but not in a bad way. Especially the last station, she chose to stay and not run away. She doesn't want to disappoint her family. Oh, doesn't want to disappoint her family. Overall, she seems like a great friend who would always have your back. You know? Do I know? You ever wonder how what Evan really thinks about her? Like Evan's like just fucking ape. I'll be thinking about that sometimes. Yuri Jahad. I read that. Yuri's a real one, man. Her attitude about doing whatever she wants, whenever she wants, is something I like. She's beautiful and she's a supportive person of BAM. She's the very first Tower-born person we met. Hold on. Technically, it's Haydon, wouldn't it be? Or was it Yuri first? Am I trash? And hold on, episode 0. We seen Aguero and Rack. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna be that guy. I got you. I got what you meant. Cause that kick, like the kick where she kind of lands on his face, is the iconic meeting moment where everything pops off. I got your point. No worry. I'm just being one of those people. She's the very first hard party person, man, and the very first princess. I can't wait till we meet Yuri and meets the new OP BAM. Yuri Jahad, because she feels badass and doesn't question herself. Lucci says Elaine. We count this? We count this, Vince? Is he there?
I don't know what to do with this.
Elaine?
Because why did he do that? He knows she don't got a spot. Why he hurt her feelings?
We know that she had the potential and the aptitude to do so, but ultimately she didn't become one. I
test.
like Elaine too, but I'm sorry you get skipped.
Yeah, she failed the test.
Mm.
It was a fucked up test, but she failed it.
Yeah. Garam Jahad, the girl had the balls to support Jahad. She, Anak, of course, Green April, strong and cool, and well, just look at her. Let me stop. Mine is Yuri Jahad. I like her. I don't give a fuck. Personality. They didn't like capitalize the F. I don't know why I did all that. Their character design and abilities. I like the fact that she isn't 100% loyal to Jahad. I could see her turning back on him when he realizes his true nature. Finally, I like the fact that she decided to help Mam and be a mentor for him, even though he could be an enemy of Jahad, and he's stronger than her ass now. So, he beating her ass now. Caliban's the best villain ever brought into TOG, mainly due to his character motivation. Do you agree with that? Who do you think is the best kind of villain, Tower God, or antagonist, if you had to pick one? I think Caliban's up there, but I do think you could debate other people. So, but he's my favorite.
White's original showcase.
Okay. I'm not mad at
That's
that.
the best the villain has been. Because White was actually scary when he first got on the screen. I actually thought people were gonna die. Left or right.
And he does not, like, that boy wants his souls, yo.
Yeah. He was that jokey. I thought White was the real deal. So.
Like, remember how we was tripping? We're like, hold on, he did what? So like, he infiltrated, he built up 2 different kingdoms, then pretended he was the king of both, put them at war, and then took all them souls. I'm like, he is a maniac, yo. That's evil. I love that.
Like Caliban's good though. I'm not mad at the Caliban.
I think what always hurt him is I think his introduction's a little wonky. He's a little all over the place at the beginning. I think SIU kind of solidifies him in the 3rd season. Oh shoot, my bad. Keep going. Go ahead.
No, you good. Cause I'll just put you on. Yeah, cause Caliban lies. He's like, I did kill him. They're just like, I don't know. I didn't check. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we make it make sense. And then the essence of bravery, what made us laugh too much. And so yeah, it kind of just for us probably. It was just kind of, had some moments. But yeah, he definitely got it together.
Yeah, he got his act together eventually. Definitely, give him credit there. Easy Yuri, she definitely wears black Air Force. Yuri probably fun to see her just be chaotic and do whatever she wants. Blazing Wind says, I would say Yuri on top of my head. To give a good and concise answer, I will need to reread the story, especially after that big break. My brain is a bit foggy in the past story. With the past story, Yuri is my favorite, I would say, because you would expect someone that's at her position and her level to have some kind of an agenda, to be supporting some faction or have loyalty to one group, if you will. But she seems to live in a much more free way than the others at her level, and she does what she wants, and she does care about. That's what she wants. She does care about. That's what she wants, and she cares about. she thinks she's right in general. It's almost kind of reminds me of Luffy in a way. She's a good with who wrecks people. She supports Bam and I think she's a good guy actually. And whenever she goes out of her way to put herself in trouble for Bam, she can almost come across a bit childish sometimes, but she's actually very mature, determined, and smart. I would have said this better, but F it. I think this is good enough. No, I got what you're saying.
Yeah, you were fine.
Yeah. What's up? What did you miss? Michael Wash, you missed your comment. I got you, though. About to go back for you. Ready? We're going to scroll all the way down one comment. Yuri, probably. Fun to see her. Just be chaotic and do whatever she wants. There you go. So you missed. We just talked a little bit about the hiatus at the beginning. We talked about the latest chapter online on Webtoons, and now we're going to the Princess question I asked y'all. That's all. Nothing crazy. Once the latest chapter for Thing drops, we'll be doing that stream too. So stay tuned for that. TikTok trend news. My favorite is Yuri. I feel like so it's gotta be Yuri, Macheni, and Endorsi right now. But I think Endorsi lost a bit of steam, right?
Yeah, I just feel like that.
Okay. My favorite is Yuri. She's a princess of Jahad, but she does things on her own. I'm gonna say her own way. She's a princess that is not tied to the shackles of her title. My favorite moment with her was when she found out F.U.G was behind Bam's disappearance at the Hell Train, and she declared she would wipe the whole F.U.G organization, started with Karaka. That's not happening. Remember when she said Karaka could be her greatest enemy one day? Yeah, it's not happening no more.
Yeah.
That's done. Unless she got like brainwashed by Jahad. Do you think Jahad can control them in some shape or form? Like, all right, enough, and just kind of like add them to them.
That would be interesting, but I feel like we could do it for right there. I mean, he controls everybody through the orders and through other means. But I don't know if he like direct mind control. That's what we're talking. If he's doing something like that, we won't know until after we see her again.
Okay. My favorite fight would be with her against Karaka. She was holding back to protect the regulars to cross to keep Karaka distracted. I believe that was the first time we saw a full-scale battle against Rankers, apart from the one with L'Aurora at the workshop. Okay, that's a good answer. I'm mad at this. Macheni, yeah, they gotta be in first. I'll be honest. I thought more people were gonna say Adori for some reason, and I thought like. I find that some people, some Tower God people are like kind of cheeky. They're like, oh, I'm gonna find an interesting answer no one thought about. You know, I remember one time I asked something about the strongest non-irregular, and I think it was JDB or whatever. He was like, the native one. Remember, you know how Rack was supposed to be like a part of like a whatever the original giant was with all the elements. I'm like, that's a really creative answer. I've never thought about that. But all right. I'm not mad at Yuri and Macheni, though, because I really do think they're that good. Even though it's an obvious answer and maybe a safe, common one, it's a good one.
Me, it's now. It wouldn't have been obvious like 4 years ago.
Think so?
But a lot of things.
Maybe for Macheni. I think Macheni started to rise a bit with her pulling up on Hajin's song. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, exactly. Everything changed after that. And then she's even though she hasn't fought nobody or done anything like that now, every time she's on the screen, it's just interesting.
Yeah,
because you don't know how the plot's gonna move, as somebody was saying before, I think. So, but yeah, because 4 years ago, like when we were first talking about princesses, I remember it used to just be all endorsing Yuri. Nobody was even thinking about that shit.
The only one I would hear was Graham. I mean, once in a while, only because people were like, she looks good. They have to do a rec thing. What's funny and the lore drop. That's all. But you're right. It was those two.
And people didn't like Machini's her first design. She shows up in season 1.
Yeah, because she looked ugly as hell. She looked crazy.
Yeah.
She looks crazy in that picture. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
You did her dirty in that one. But the one where she has the lance and the heels out, the London lance, stop playing. I found that was cool.
He revamped it. Best revamp he's done.
Yeah. When White was scary, I was actually nervous anytime he was on screen until he decided to fight our Lord and Savior in the 3rd season. Matters go down. One, I vaguely remember SLU setting up Yuri having some major grudge against F.U.G, but it seems that he's forgotten about since she was pretty chill towards him in the last station. Last station in general felt pretty whack in terms of character interactions, I almost said interactions, not gonna lie. I don't know if Jahad can mind-control them, but something happens to the princesses that stopped them from fighting down at Jahad. That's why I kind of brought it up. I wanted to know if there's something you thought maybe it's like a law, maybe. Because
I'm thinking it's part of the contract they might sign when they become a princess. Like not an actual contract, but like, I'm giving you this.
You agree to the terms and agreement, so you're still binded by this. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. It could be a spell. We talk about spells and things, so I can imagine a spell doing something like that.
Yeah. I liked White during the Dollar Show. I stopped taking him serious because I felt like SU was turning him into a gag character. He felt like Frieza. This is my final form. I got sick of it. I could see that being the case. I'm guessing it's because they have his blood inside him, but it's not actually his blood though. Well, at least apparently. Maybe that's a lie. It really is, but it's supposed to. The power of blood's supposed to be some type of procedure, but it's not literally Jahad's blood. But maybe they're capping to us. Did I results already? Machete, she's diabolical on hinge, twisted, a broken sadist. On the surface, she fits and plays a part as the loyal executor for the will of Jahad, but she is bored with a peaceful life of accolades and would trade everything for intense conflict that really tests her limits. She's a warrior's warrior without the limitation of sanity, rationality, or conscience. I'm also curious how she got like this. He's like, why are you like this? And I believe her and Rachel could form a team eventually. Once Machete realizes Bam will never do what she wants, she'll search for the other possible messiah. I like this comment. What do you think?
What does Rachel bring to Machine's table that she can't already do herself?
Oh, I think his point there was maybe because he said Bam will never listen to her or never do what she wants, so she could probably maybe work with Rachel. That wasn't the part I was talking about. I was just talking about her.
She already gets Bam to do what she wants through other actions. She's really good about making you do things when you not wanted to, but she's not forceful. She just goes, oh, that's funny. You don't want to do what I want? It's fine. Like, I'm just fucking, hey, I got this. I'll trade you this. Oh, your master's right here. The only way you're gonna get him is if you go save him. Like, she don't have no problem lying or doing whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then she made Bam go get it, and then she let Jinx Sahara go. She's like, all right.
Oh God. And Jahad, even though I haven't seen her face, I have a feeling she might. Well, you know she's beautiful canonically. We already know that. She's strong and she probably just stinks because she's been in that seal for a long time. She's the daughter of two irregulars, Blossom and Gustang. She might be Bam's possible ally, or maybe Bam's love interest in the future. She might possibly be the heroine that SIU was talking about, and I have a feeling she might be best girl. She might be a likable character as we got to know and see her more as chapters go on in the princess arc. And anyways, Anne is my favorite princess for me. I'm not mad at that at all. My guy, right, Kumo.
Shout out to Anne. She ain't been on screen yet. She already getting that love.
Yep.
That's a feat.
Ashu said, since you asked for a favorite and not the best, I gotta go with Endorsi. Wrong. Skip. No, I'm kidding. I like the spunky overall personality. There's no reason to keep it. She always has my attention, and Nak probably the only one out of the OG cast that I can end up liking more than her. But SIU better give Nak some love because he ain't been doing it for a while. I feel that. Yuri Jahad.
Yuri might be winning now. I think Yuri overtook.
I think so too. Because the next after this one, I think the next four are Yuri.
Yeah, she definitely won. I'm surprised though. She's on the screen. Everybody seems to like her.
Is she the princess that's on the screen the most? That's not like Endorsi.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Because not a Nak. A Nak gets like sidelined a lot, but Endorsi
been gone for like 300 chapters. So even if she was at one point, she lost all that.
The first thing I hear when I come in here is Bam's side. I don't even know him and he annoys me. I'm guessing it's because he has this. Oh wait, you already read that. Why do you hate Dang Dang? I thought his death was really emotion and created a lot of tension in the series. My best answer is everything you said you felt, I did not feel. I kind of liked Louis more, but I don't know, like Godot, Louis, Dang Dang. I just didn't care about any of them. It's very hard to explain.
Oh man,
I was a little lower on the series. I thought the way it happened was kind of funny. I don't know. My best answer is see what you thought. You thought it was emotional. I just did not. I did not. Man. And I definitely disagree with you in the fact that maybe. Well, you know what? I won't say that. Maybe I will argue maybe him dying wasn't a bad thing. Maybe it did create some tension at the time there. So I'm not gonna say that didn't create tension. Cause at that point I wasn't thinking.
It did for me The only thing different for me is Bam saying that, like, do I care that he died? That's
Right.
exactly how I felt. That's exactly how I felt, that I cared that he died.
Yeah.
Me and Bam felt the same for once.
Yeah. Death is literally followed by Bam realizing he didn't care. Right? There you go. That's literally what Michael said. Like, I don't know. Again, it just didn't move me. I'm also unmoved as fuck.
If the MC don't care, why should I?
There you go. Damn, was betting on Maria being the fave? Maria? They don't remember who Maria is. I'm kidding.
Who's sister?
Lizard.
She never got on the ski, my boy.
Eurasia and
Even-
Jahad. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm saying, because even in season 1, he didn't even give her a face or nothing, even like a cool little silhouette. She didn't even have that going for her. She didn't get nothing. She gotta go old. Like,
That's unfortunate. It's truly unfortunate.
yeah, it was just like, oh, I helped my sister, or I helped, well, not help my sister, I helped her achieve dreams. I'm
All right.
surprised she's not on the screen yet,
Yeah.
but
Eurasia and Jahad, the princess who went berserk after learning the truth about the princess competition. Initially, she competed in the 13-month competition to win Jahad's hand in marriage, but after reading Arlene's pocket/diary and learning the princess system is simply a means to lessen the influence of the 10 great families and that Jahad had no desire to marry, she went berserk. We learned that she would continue to fight and kill other princesses, but would also randomly murder those close to the Jahad Empire as a means of revenge. It took an army of rankers, princesses, and presumably Jahad himself to stop her. She was sealed alongside the 13-month series weapons the Colossus December in the Labyrinth. Since she's a piece of the 13-month series, a key to the 135th floor, there's a great chance we will see her in the story. I mean, I think we'll see her. I never thought we wouldn't see her.
question. Because now that I've thought about it, she thought she was gonna have the opportunity to marry Jahad.
Mhm.
So do you think she was in love with Jahad?
That's interesting.
I never asked that question before. I never really thought about it until now.
I think I'm of two minds here mostly. Maybe it's a third one. Let's keep going. I think there's something in the spot. Political might and power. You become the queen of the tower. Regardless if you're really in love with him like that, that's a really lofty position to have. So maybe you're just one of those.
The reason I say in love though is because she went insane when she found out what she was actually doing, or what actually happened.
But again, I guess part of it is like, did she go insane? Do you think she went insane because she found out the truth about that, or because of some of the extra tidbits that Arlene's pocket had? Because Arlene herself went crazy, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a weird contagion there. Because what did she know?
I'm saying she was influenced by something else. Yeah. But I just even thought, well, even if we don't think it's one of those reasons, I wonder, do you just think that even her motivation for one thing, did she actually want to get married to Jahad? Because I never really thought about it.
I could see that. I could see her again. I could see her wanting to get married to him. I don't know if she was in love with him, but I could see her wanting to go through.
Okay.
But I would actually argue that's not why she went berserk. But that's interesting to think, though. It really is.
Well, because I mean, like, listen, the easy thing to say was just be like, oh, it was just political, and but like at some point didn't really like. I don't think especially if they did it willingly, everybody, it can't be all of them just political, right?
Yeah.
Some of them had to have actually wanted to do that. Like you said, it could have been for power or money or other reason, be it just the status.
But,
yeah, it's just interesting to think about that. Maybe like somebody actually wanted to marry Jahad. That's just want to bring it up.
So yeah, they said the princess and Jahad himself were together, but all we know, it was over when Jahad decided to show up. I mean, finding out the whole competition that your life is built on a sham would mentally affect anyone. Aren't the princess Jahad's stepdaughters? They call him father, and also have the last name Jahad and all. The prize being marrying him is kind of weird, but that's what it's supposed to be for. I didn't make the rules. Take that up with slave in utero. It wasn't me. Because I don't really mess with anything incestual like that, honestly, personally speaking. I just understand that if we're looking at something from like the Middle Ages, shit happened.
I mean, they're not really his blood, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
And also, Tower God not really like a sexual series, so it's like I don't think nothing of it. Like some series, it was on some weird shit because you've seen the rest of the series. Tower God, they don't do nothing sexual. You just exist. So I don't really think nothing of it. I wonder. And also, you gotta remember too. Gaston came up with the idea, didn't he? Gaston was the one that would be like,
yes, because apparently no one was strong enough to bear his child or something like that, right?
Yeah, or some crazy ass shit.
She went crazy because Jahad was some crazy ass shit. I don't think it matters since it's a fake competition. Do you think she learned the secret of like the 13-month series, the ghost, and like the rings that locked off the 135th floor, and that plays into her going crazy or not?
Yeah, that makes sense to me because I feel like the ghost has to have something to do with going
Mm-hmm.
crazy and Arlene's pocket. Those things together. Now I don't know how it is. I can't piece together like how it happened,
Mm-hmm.
but to me those have to be the reason.
Friggin', I think it was Haku who had this thought. I think this is his theory. I don't remember, or at least he's the one I think I heard say it. If someone else, if it's not, I apologize. But I think he was him that I heard him saying that he thinks that the ghost of the 13-month series or all the no, that's not true. I don't think it was that. He said the spirit of the 13-month series are all the original first like generation princesses. It's like Black March was like one of the first generation princesses with along with like Arya, Han,
Oh,
Jahad.
oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Don't know if it's true, but I like it.
it's interesting to think about. Because the Ghost of the 13-month series to me almost comes across as a mechanism and a fail-safe device that never allows someone to be able to collect them all. Because if you try to, let's say to open the key, let's say I have all 13 and the 2 rings, and it's like, double ignite. It's like, nope, controlled by the 13-month series. Nope, you can't open that floor. So the theories that you can go for this
But
series
the
is almost
ghost,
really
but the
good.
ghost also seems to be its own entity. That's what I've always found interesting about it because
It
upon
has its
reread, I
own
was like,
personality and goals and motivations. I think you're right, actually.
yeah, that's why it's always weird to me. Like, did did the ghost itself cut a deal with Jahad, or like what's the deal with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like that's what I want to know. That's very interesting.
Yep. Anne was also the favorite daughter of Eurasia, so she definitely didn't need to be a princess. That's Zahard. Not being able to have children is a lie. Don't fall for the Zahard Empire propaganda. You are fake news.
I mean, I think he did well, I had a theory where I thought he did succeed at one point.
I have half a mind to think that maybe Karaka or one of those guys are his kids. I don't know though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. One of them are actually his.
Like,
Like he succeeded once,
mm-hmm.
a singular time.
Yeah.
But maybe it did some shit where like how Bam is like supposed to be quote unquote the 25th reincarnation of that. Maybe
Yeah.
he did some shit where he fucking had to split his child into separate beings for whatever reason. I can't put it past this series. Series does a lot of shit like that.
Okay. That kid, Wagner. Imagine Bam plays on a 13-month series and has to marry Jahad, and thus he fulfills a destiny by killing Jahad on their marital bed. Oh my lord, I'm telling.
What is this Smutwa?
Porn whole season. Yuri Jahad because of her personality. Mm-hmm. Wait, I thought I saw. Oh, yeah, so wait, where was I before? Yeah, I was here. Sorry. Yeah, that's right. This. Yeah, Hari Jaya, the personality, Mama be Eurasia, and because her backstory and lineage make her the most interesting for me, with her being Gustang and Blossom's kid, it's likely she's somewhat a mixture of between both. Highly intelligent, cunning, but also relaxing, comfy. Can she accelerate Shinsu? That's what I want to know. Would it be very interesting if she wait to it would be very interesting to see her perspective and her motives for becoming a princess of Jahad and her journey until the end. On top of that, she is a redhead, which is always a plus. Is she a redhead? Kind of look purplish to me, but fair enough, close enough. For the future of the story is likely that she would join Bam's side, possibly freeing her from the curse of 13 months and function as a hard counter against Adori. I do you think Adori and Anne need to fight? I need
they
that.
don't need to. But
I need it. I want it.
That is kind of. No, I don't know if they need to. I can't say that now because I don't know what the plan is, what the goal is. I've always thought that was going to be the case. Though. I've always thought that Bam was going to need to free her because she was going to be one enemy that he wasn't just going to be able to overcome, like by himself. Not necessarily that he couldn't beat her, but like he can't fight Adori and Jahad at the same time. Chill it.
Okay.
Or some shit like that. So I've always kind of seen Anne as like the necessary person who's going to need to step up because nobody else probably in the party that he's going to get is going to be able to fight Adori either.
Yeah.
I don't think her rank is for show, even though I don't think she's stronger than any of the family heads. I don't think her rank is for show.
Yeah, people often ask me if I think there's like some anomaly in the tower that can beat one of the family heads, and I'm like, nah, I don't. I used to maybe. I used to hope back in the day, but nah, I don't.
I mean, power is weird because she could have stronger quote unquote attack power than one of them. Like, let's say like Hendo, right? Or he's a defender, right?
Yeah.
So he might not have a strong attack power, but at the end of the day, he's a warrior and he's been around forever. So he probably has tricks of the trade.
But every special position also has a regular position too, though. So like, what if he's a fisherman defender?
Oh Lord, oh yeah, I forgot about stuff like that.
That'd be crazy. I'm just being playing devil's advocate. I'm not saying he is that. I'm just saying that'd be interesting though. I doubt he'd be that.
I mean,
I feel like the defender would be a spear bearer for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I feel like those two go together. That's true.
You can send the projectiles to protect.
I was just arguing hypothetically. I could see a situation where she has quote unquote more attack power.
Yeah.
Than one of the family heads.
I just want to know why one of my tags on my streaming thing is just where did that come from? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Army 980 TKJ. But yeah, okay. So what was I saying earlier? Oh, I was gonna read the comments. I highly doubt Jahad will wake up for the marriage competition. Do you think Jahad will pull up on Traumare for not killing Bam? If so, do you think Traumare should pants? I actually don't. The reason that, would you argue, Vince, that it seemed like he took in everyone's consideration before making his personal move himself? And didn't he say something around the lines that if the king had willed it, he would have came and bodied you? But the king didn't necessarily will it? Yeah, so...
Yeah, didn't he say that?
Yeah.
So, I don't know why Jahad was all of a sudden be like... And also, Jahad ordered his family to destroy Gus Tank's family, didn't it?
Something like that.
Or not, at least ordered everybody.
Yeah. Or was it like maybe the Luffy family volunteered to do something like that, right?
Yeah, whatever. So no, I can't see Jahad just being like, oh, you know what? Because you didn't body Bam.
Mm.
And also that goes back to that question too. Does he even know what Bam really is?
Mm. Oh,
Jahad might have. We talked about that. We said we didn't know if he actually knew what he really was or not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all connected. We just connected it ourselves.
Yeah. I think about it this way. Adori will wash and Adori is presumably getting stronger and his shield won't be rusty after coming back. Image training. I'm talking so much shit. Alright. Yuri is my favorite princess. Probably as for why. I'm a personality person. She pops off the page every time she's on. I agree with that. Her fights are amazing. I don't really have anything negative to say about her character besides I just wish she simped for Bam less or not at all. I agree with that actually. That's for Uber Cham, as Simi likes to call her to do.
I don't mind her and Dorsey simping for Bam. I really don't, because they've been doing it from day one. Or Dorsey got into it after she had some pretty interactions that were actually pretty.
Boo, turn it off.
Organic. And Yuri like that from day one. So I don't actually mind her doing that. I just didn't like the only thing I've never liked Yuri doing was that she interfered in a fight with him and Charlie, but she actually gave him the black marks. Like, that's insane. Like, but other than that, yeah, I don't have no problem with her. It's just that if there's gonna be like 20 of them doing this, then it's gonna be annoying. That's the problem.
Yeah.
He's already seemingly going to add a third one at some point.
Traumare isn't gonna listen unless Jahad pulls up on some white being a rock star shit. Feel that. I feel like Jahad is doing the same thing Trom did, but on a larger scale of being okay with Bam living and reaching him in the end. Respecting that Jahad's wish, but not making it easy. Okay. Feel it. Yuri Jahad because she's a badass and best girl, only female I trust in the whole tower. Feel it. Yuri for obvious reasons. What are the reasons? What is your reason? My favorite ship. I'm glad I didn't ask that. That's not what I asked. Right now it is 100. It's 100% Princess Kun Masheni Jahad, and it started from being a rival to Yuri, which interested me. From being in Rand's flashback and giving him the trick to beat the REA sword, which I still, I realized that might be my favorite quote in Tower of God. I think that's my favorite quote. When Shani telling Rand to take that hit. Probably I want to know if it's the moment combined with the quote, not really the quote itself, but it's so raw. Sorry, go ahead.
It's tied together. No, 100%. But I say, you know what? Now that we talked about that, I really underestimated that in hindsight because she really is a combat genius.
Yeah.
Because she must have experience fighting. Because you think about it, she's a princess and stuff like that. Well, obviously she climbed towers stuff like that. But she figured out something. They said were like, their techniques is unblockable and all that. And
You
she was like,
can't
all right,
dodge it. So don't. So why you
yeah,
dodging it? Take that shit. Hit
yeah,
it with something harder. Fuck you mean? I was like, yo,
real.
that is the way, brother. She has showed me. She has showed me the way.
All her brothers really respect her. They all follow her orders too, like crazy.
Mm-hmm. People having these long paragraphs of why they picked who they picked, whilst Yuri, people like, LOL, she cool. And Darcy, crossover band doesn't bother me. No, Darcy's fine. But it'll be interesting when the time comes to pick her allegiance. SIU still hasn't shown Yuri having their meeting with Jahad. I want that Yuri arc too. I want it, SIU.
I wanted that more than what we're doing right now.
Absolutely. To her data hidden floor, going all out for that one chance to face Dada King Jahad, to tricking Hudson Saw season 3, which she has still been playing most of the people in the nest. She orchestrates that whole thing in the nest. It's the best blend of sadism, elegance, cunning, and beauty, but still being a raw fighter. Yeah, she's perfect. There you go. Yuri and Dorsey Jahad. Garam Jahad by a long margin. Why? She's the only likable princess without any annoying quirks such as obsession of beauty, pride, battle of hunger, blood craving, stupidity, etc. Damn, obsession of stupidity? There are traits that actually give characters charisma unless you are so much burnt out by them. Garam as a character struck me because she has certain knowledge of the truth, and that kind of keeps her away from your typical princess acts. It's a different answer. I respect it. I like it. Bryant. Garam. Oh, is it the Garam? Is it Garam season? Garam. Anyways, I like her rouge backstory. And from what I can remember, she didn't show us half of her power, but it has been a minute. Oh, there you go, Vince. Mario Cat got you. The gamer princess Reps. Is it Repelsta? Repsla? I don't know. She's only seen short, but she is a mood, and she's involved in the events too. There we go. We finally did it. She got one on the board. She got a point. She did it.
That's all that matters. she just made it.
Do you think Jahad is going to wake up just for Yuri, though? What if Yuri wake him up? Hey, wake up, Dad! I'm joking. I don't know. I don't think so, though. Do you know the way? In the village, we do not have water, so we shall. My favorite quote is, I thought I killed you. That's a good one, too. I thought I killed you already? That's a good one. I'm not mad at that. That's a great one. The choice for Endorsi is not really going to be hard. It hasn't really shown anything to say she'd pick Jahad. I actually agree with you. I wonder if SIU ever built on Garam talking about Endorsi's apparent crush for Bam actually being based on the freedom he represents, or if he'll just be forgotten about. I am kind of in the camp that we'll get some half-assed version of it. Like, oh, he remembers, but like maybe not do too much with it. But I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong for that. The princess from the Arya family that beat White, I hope you get to meet her because she'll probably be like a mega Albeda, and I want to see her go against White. Okay. I don't know if a Nat counts, but she's my favorite. She does count, in my opinion. Go ahead.
I do want to see them.
Yeah. Yuri became an ultimate fave ever since that I'm the Law line in season 2. Robin. And Adori Zahard because she is known to be the blade that cuts down the enemies of Jahad without mercy, but we don't know why she is so loyal to Zahard, since we have seen so many princesses who aren't exactly the embodiment of loyalty. Besides, she ought to be the most beautiful according to the story, as well as the strongest with and Zahard, which is also another reason I like her. The comparison with Anne opens up another plot which possibly leads to a fight between the two princesses. I want it. I need it. Summarized, she's mysterious, powerful, and beautiful. I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah, you know what though? If we're gonna get the fight, I need the Tower of Gods fights to get better. I don't want them just throwing beats at each other. I want a combination of hand-to-hand. I want them to show the whole entire bag. I want them to swing blades at each other.
You're free?
I want them to throw stuff.
Yeah.
I want all of that.
No, I feel it.
Maybe that might be low-key why I didn't want it as highly.
Okay, all right. Oh, wow. Someone actually believes White is coming back. Oh, come on, dude. No, I felt that. I had that same thought process. Not gonna lie to you. That Arya princess that beat White was also the one beside Urek to pass Arya Han's test. Loyal to Jahad, as if that's going to be able to stop her from somehow becoming a BAM simp. Yeah, I don't think it's a hard decision for them. I think also they could always bank on the fact that he has the potential to become just as powerful, if not more powerful. So it's like, we good. You know what I'm saying?
Funny because nobody was fucking with Yurik like that.
Yurik deserved better.
They say he had a shirt off and a hat on. He wasn't cute.
Oh shoot, I'm looking at the wrong thing. All right. Rek Mazina. I would like to go with no one since none of them seem to act according to what they are to the Empire. Hold on. No one is an answer. I'm okay with that. I was just saying, am I skipping this? I will go with no one since none of them seem to act according to what they are to the Empire, like helping not only an irregular but also a Slayer candidate, Yuri Machete and Dusty Guerrero. I know some of them have been through a lot, but that's what you get for such a power and honor position from the king. I mean, they and their family should have seen this coming. Okay, I guess.
But they're all kind of like necessarily not like they're kind of exceptions. There's so many princesses though. Like
yeah. When it comes to mystery, Big Mom was also very mysterious before we met her, and look where that went. Oof. Urek was Zeno not picking Garam. That's what I thought. I thought this was a whole setup for like Garam. I really did. I thought he was role playing. I'm not gonna hold you. Urek not facing Garam. Who's an imposter? Who hacked his account? Who are you? Who took his Emily or whatever? I don't know his phone. Mashani because she's a pretty good unit in Hero Cantare. Oh, all right. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. Mashani definitely her design seems to be in a classy way, and her personality is diabolic and sadistic to the point that she wants to compete. She wants a complete destruction of the tower, and she's also so damn cunning, and her plans and twists are so interesting, especially the Ness arc. Besides Masheni, my other favorite would be Garam because of her entire tragic tale, personality. Wait, whoa! What did I say? One. Next, Rodney. Could Masani Jahad. She is chaos incarnate, and she is helping to change the tower. She is honest about how bloodthirsty she is, even in the hidden floor. I love the Kun family, and this girl is straight crazy with brains, smartest in the family. Adora seems cool. She might know some plot-changing stuff. That's the last comment that I see here. I'm gonna do one, my refresh. I'm gonna hit new comments, and if there's nothing new here, that'll be the last one. I think that's the last one. Then yes, it is. All right. When this comes out, I'll have in the description, or maybe I'll post in a couple of places, like who got how many out of the 75 comments, who won. I'll put the order in and stuff so people know. I think it's interesting, and then we'll do that. But this was cool. I like this. I don't know what the next question I'm gonna ask was. You know what I was thinking to do for like a next question / challenge prompt? I actually want to ask people what character they relate to the most in Tower of God. I was thinking of doing that. Like you pick one character that kind of embodies a lot of your personality traits or ideologies, philosophies, or whatever. Who is it? That'd be a good one.
I don't even know who I would pick for this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think Vince is good, or is he going to be a smarter White? I can't lie to you. I have no interest in him. I just want White to come back and be the dominant personality again. But this guy's a really good spellcaster, and he read about spells. I'd be interested for him to be the conduit for us to learn more about Tower God magic. So, the sleepy dude? Which sleepy dude? You talking about young sleep, Miss Sleep, or I guess not Irure. So it's either Drac Fonsecal or Lore Fonsecal. Young sleep, baby.
Young sleep, king sleep, and queen sleep.
Yeah.
That's the greatest nickname you come up with.
You think so?
But I really call them that. Like when I don't remember the name, I'll be like Queen Sleep. You know exactly who I'm talking.
Hey, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying?
I missed them. Their characters I missed a lot. When you asked who we missed the most, I missed them. But obviously it's fan. We know that.
Yeah.
They second.
Yeah. No, I think cause that one I think about too. Cause like I always know like I always want to find a reason to make it Meal Love, but like I have to really think about that one for sure. But
Yeah, because I
Machete.
could have,
Good.
because I got a lot of factors that I could say that have multiple people out here.
Mm.
I don't know, yeah, it's kind of tough. I have to really think about it. I don't know if anybody in the story 100% or not even like 90% bodies me, so I don't know.
Mm. But yeah, so that was that. So I'm actually gonna favorite this so I remember to
Oh,
add up the
are you off
numbers.
stream?
No, not yet. Shout out to the Patreon gang. Yes, sir. Shout out to my CBL, the certified BAM lovers, and my priests of fire. But especially to the Fifth Zen gods. Shout out to Tris, Abdel, AJ, Alan, Bloody Winters, Childish, Nujabes, David Langstaff, Irene Sharda, Jamarcus Cole, Cayenne, Chris, Lazy Dragon, Lucky Roo, Miles, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, and Sunny Kathapali. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.